mentioned some of the diagnostic laparoscopies and surgeries that you had. Do you remember just, it doesn't have to be comprehensive, but just a list of some of the other tests you had in a quest to find an answer?
Yes, I had a few endoscopies too that included biopsies. I had quite a few breath tests. I had lab work with blood tests, but also with stool tests. Those are probably the biggest ones that I can remember. And on this journey, of course, other things were discovered. I have celiac disease, but it didn't explain everything.
Thank you for sharing that. One other question I had with the diagnostic testing is, tell me a little bit about what goes on inside the patient when, you're repeatedly sort of on this merry-go-round of testing that, often doesn't yield the answer. And so as a provider, we're often very excited to say, oh, this is normal, but tell me a little bit about just your experience of, having test after test after test and still not really landing on an answer or answers.
For me, it was incredible amount of frustration that I felt like I wasn't being heard. And I was constantly feeling like I had to be the one that was making the calls and asking the questions and doing the research and calling my insurance company and finding out what my options were to get me to the right provider or the right team member to give me an answer that I could handle, that I felt like I needed to hear.